somebody watched it. We gotta talk more about this, Bahar. Yeah, send me more messages on what you thought about the love in the big city. We're gonna go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is 취향 저격, My Type by Icon.
너는 내 취향 저격 내 취향 저격 말하지 않아도 느낌이 와 머리부터 발끝까지 다 너는 내 취향 저격 난 너 내 보면 가지고 싶어서 한달이 나 자기 전까지도 생각이 나 가는 발목 아래 운동화와 정색 스키니진의 완벽한 조화 살짝 큰 듯한 가디건 아래 뚝 떨어진 긴 생머리가 참 고와 수줍은 눈웃음도 멍 때리는 듯한 모습도 예쁘게만 보이고 가슴이 막 떨려 왜 이제 나타난 네 요마 취향적여 너의 가녀린 미소 나를 보는 눈빛도 흠잡을 데가 없어 한시도 지루할 틈이 없어 Perfect 애교 섞인 목소리 가까워지는 우리 왜 이제 나타났어 드디어 사랑이 찾아왔어 너는 내 취향 저격 내 취향 저격 말하지 않아도 느낌이 와 머리부터 발끝까지 다 너는 내 취향 저격 난 너 내 보면 가지고 싶어서 한달이 나 자기 전까지도 생각이 나 Hey girl 잠시 말 좀 모를게 그 가치란 말투는 어디서도 배웠대 You work and spit words like a boss Wonder Woman 현실파는 너의 여성스러운 느낌적인 느낌 또 뭔가 매혹적인 눈빛에 매료돼 섬세한 그 속에 또 뭔가 어정쩡한 몸짓 I like it babe 너의 가녀린 미소 나를 보는 눈빛도 흠잡을 데가 없어 한시도 지루할 틈이 없어 Perfect 애교 섞인 목소리 가까워지는 우리 왜 이제 나타났어 드디어 사랑이 찾아왔어 너는 내 취향 저격 내 취향 저격 말하지 않아도 느낌이 와 머리부터 발끝까지 다 너는 내 취향 저격 난 너 내 보면 가지고 싶어서 한달이 나 자기 전까지도 생각이 나 난 네가 정말 좋아 또 가끔 하품하는 모습까지도 내 스타일이야 마음이 잘 맞아 내가 숨이 벅차올라 네가 날 부를 때마다 입가에 웃음이 끊이질 않아 Oh, girl, you know that I love it 너는 내 취향 저격 내 취향 저격 말하지 않아도 느낌이 와 머리부터 발끝까지 다 너는 내 취향 저격 난 너 내 보면 가지고 싶어서 한달이 나 자기 전까지도 생각이 나 Oh baby baby 가품하는 모습까지도 내 스타일이야 난 네가 정말 좋아
Arirang
Radio.
We just listened to 취향 저격, My Type by Icon. Bahar says, I'll send the message for the weekend so I can write more, which reminds me, guys, I am recording for the weekend show very soon. So please send in your messages because we have an hour dedicated to me listening to what you have to say to me. So today on Art Attack, of course, we have art news where I read you guys the trendiest arts and culture news of Korea with my super professional, I try to be announcer voice. Then we have Art Attack where I ask you guys a question through our Instagram stories. It's at heartattack_Arirang. And I just ask you guys a question every day and you just answer me. Today's question was, is there an instrument you would like to learn? Is there an instrument you would like to learn, guys? And if so, come on over to our Instagram page and answer the question for us. You guys can send us song requests, any questions, or any messages all the time through our sent message board. We have a link on our Instagram highlights. That's where you can find the send message board link, or you can just go into our Arirang website and it will be easy to find. If our site is not working for you, then you can also email us at heartattackarirang@gmail.com and we will be reading your messages on our show. Now, for hour 2, we have Music Academy, where we learn about the legendary K-pop musicians with Cho Hyungwoo, singer-songwriter Hyungwoo. We did have to pre-record the second half of today's show, so mind you that, guys. But we had a really funky music selection today, and I really enjoyed listening to the musics of the artist. So I hope you guys are happy for that as well. We're gonna go listen to one more song and I'll be back with art news. This is ETA by New Jeans. Today marks Sanggang, a period indicating the onset of frost. Temperatures will drop in the afternoon, making it feel chilly, around 16 degrees in Seoul, 18 degrees in Gwangju, and 19 degrees in Daegu, which is below the usual for this time of year. Strong cold winds will make it feel even colder. Tomorrow, the morning temperature in Seoul will drop to 7 degrees, setting a new low for the fall. Next year's Chuseok holiday is to be a golden vacation, allowing a 10-day break. As a result, competition for flight bookings is heating up. Once flight reservations opened, prices for popular destinations soared by 5 to 8 times compared to previous years. Tickets to Da Nang, Vietnam rose about 8-fold, and flights to Paris and Frankfurt doubled. Airlines advise that it's wise to check regularly as prices may drop before departure. From tomorrow until the 27th, a fair will be held at Bexco in Busan, showcasing content from domestic museums and galleries. The main exhibition, titled Collector's Room, honors collectors like Lee Byung-chul of Samsung, Kim Hwan-gi, and Chun Young-pil, highlighting their contributions and the artifacts they cherished. Other exhibits include classics, a source of inspiration, featuring modern artists' reinterpretations of historical works, and K-Museum curation displaying stage costumes from BTS. Free admission upon registration. This has been Korea's art news of the day. We'll be back after 2 songs, 7 by Jungkook featuring Lato, Clean Version, and Up by Karina of aespa.
Switch it up whenever you like. But nothing might get it all out. I pump it up. So we roll up every weekend. 어디든 뛰어다니 여기저기 freaking. Cause we'll be winning in a row. 다 가져갈게, yeah. I'ma run it up, get it all mine. 한순간에 and I'm losing my mind. 타올라다, I'm never gonna stop it. I pump it up. Spicy 한 널 가만히 아니 모든 걸 Run it up, yeah, I feel it in my body. 왜번 친절히 너를 감았네. 이때부터 난 내 모든 걸 다 알았네. They hate it, 너 나는 나눠지는 없거든. They fake it, 괜히 들러붙기만 하거든. My, so fine, looking like a 10 times 5. 왜 she a move? 누구도 견비 못해. When I say never know, but I'll be watching how it's done. I'ma show you where I'm from. Everybody knows how to leave no clue. Hey, 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 yeah. Spice it up, 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 hold up. Burn it up, sing my down controller. Up, 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 roll up. 내게 더 가까이. 꽉 잡아놓지 마. 네 험의 모든 걸 잊게 돼. Run it up, 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 up. Yeah, I feel it in my body. I'ma run it. I'ma run it up. Yeah. Spice it up, 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 roll up.
Knock, 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 knock. What's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Art of the Day. You know the drill. Yes, we all know the drill. I ask you a question and you guys give me answers, and I share your interesting answers here on Art of the Day. Once again, our Instagram handle is heartattack_Arirang. We upload Q&As, we upload behind the scenes, we upload pictures of Iris, and I sometimes upload pictures of Iris that is not relevant to the show, but still, yes, it's a great place to hang out, so come follow us, guys, and come hang out with us. Today's question of the day was, do you have an instrument you would like to learn? So yeah, let's just get straight into reading what you guys wrote for us, your answers. Ariane says, not really. What about you? I like answers like this. It's just honest. Not really. No, what about you? Oh, let's firstly kind of recap the instruments that I play or have played in my life. So I play the guitar, so that makes me eligible for acoustic and electric guitar. Those are the two instruments that I play. I mean, guitar is the instrument that I'm best at because I'm not sure if you guys knew, but I record all my guitars for my songs most of the time. So I don't use like a guitar session, and I would just record them myself. My latest release, which was Cherry Picking, that was released in August, is kind of a start to finish guitar song. There's other instruments too, but that song is like the main is guitar. I recorded that. Flower Gazing is a song I released in April or March this year. I record the guitar for that. And yeah, so I play the guitar. I play the piano. I started the piano before the guitar, but I started playing the guitar and I started liking guitar more. So I kind of like got away from piano. Hey, that's like what guitarist Chuan said when he was here. He was like, I started piano, but I like guitar better. But that was me too. And I learned the ukulele and the saxophone. And right now I am learning the harp. And then I also did... What else did I did? What else did I do? Anyway, I did this and that a lot, but yeah, PD was like, let's do a live with the guitar in the studio one day. One day in the future, one day. So yeah, that's me right now, and currently I am learning the harp, so that's like my new interest. So for me, because that's the instruments I play, if I were to learn a new instrument, I want to learn the drums, because that's like so different from all the instruments that I've been learning. Benny says, for me, guitar and piano. Yeah, I think guitar and piano is like, it's the basics. Electric guitar, Hera says. Bruce says, saxophone. That's so cool, Iris. Well, I learned for a few months and I quit. Because it just wasn't my thing. And also, I'm not a good breather, I don't think. I don't think my lungs are very healthy, although I don't do anything bad for my lungs. So I was doing like saxophone and then I'm not doing it anymore. But yeah, there was a phase in my life. Zoom Sound says bass guitar or just any guitar, but I hate notes. As a child, I learned piano just by key order. So like you didn't do theory, like music theory, you just did it by order. Some people are kind of like blessed, so they can play without knowing the notes or the melody. Yeah. Also says, I'm learning guitar, but it's so frustrating. I would like to learn to play it correctly. I think guitar is easy to learn, but it's easy to play. Like, it's not hard, like how you play it, but it's hard to get the clean sounds and it hurts your fingers a lot. So, yeah. Bahar says, there's an instrument called Yay Bahar. I want to see it close by as we share names. Yeah, if I had an instrument named Iris, I would definitely try to learn it. Am I saying it right, by the way? Yay Bahar? Yeah, what kind of instrument is this? I'm kind of curious. Is it like a string instrument? Illy says, I used to play violin and I would love to relearn it. I really want to learn the violin or the viola, but you guys know when you first start, it's not a very pleasing sound, the strings. It's kind of like chalkboard and nails. And I don't think I can bear through that because once I had a family member, I'm not gonna call out who, but I had a family member learn the cello, and this family member would practice, right? I couldn't stand it. I would like go to my washroom and cover my ears. Like I can't stand string noises that aren't like harmonious. So yeah. Ricky G says, I've always imagined playing guitar or piano, but I was never really into music. Yeah, sometimes like people aren't really interested in music. Like I'm not interested in a lot of things. Like for instance, a skill I'm not interested in is driving. Although I know how to drive, I'm not interested in it and I don't plan on pursuing this driving dream of mine. And he also says, in my life, I was given 2 guitars and a violin. We have a piano for my sister, but I still didn't learn. Valid. Ryan says, I like to learn trumpet, piano, harmonica. Harmonica is it hard, guys? Does anybody play the harmonica? I was talking with Hyungwoo earlier, and he says that he plays the harmonica and he records his own harmonica as well. Yeah, how's the harmonica, guys? Wait, we all learn recorders in school, right? Recorders? Was I the only one that got tested on my recorder? And depending on the level I achieved, they would like tie these like colored strings, and the black string was like the highest. And yeah, I don't think I got to black ever, but recorder. Do you guys play recorder? Tearshira says guitar. I have 2. My fingers always touch 2 chords at the same time, making the sounds dull. Yeah, guitar is hard, and I think that's why you have to learn it when you're young. Like you gotta force your kids to start instruments when they're young, when they can't complain and they just listen to you. Because when you're an adult and you have free will, you're not gonna do things that hurt you. So I'm glad I was forced into playing the guitar when I was young. And like your teacher makes you like do things and give you homework. Yeah, sometimes we all need a little nudge. Sometimes we just need a nudge. Let's see what other people are saying. Olga says the harps, but I'm worried about developing calluses. Okay, so I'll tell you guys. When I first started playing the guitar, I was young and my hands were very soft. And so I had a lot of issues. I would get a lot of bumps and I got calluses. But before that, I like bled sometimes. So I had to use guitars with like softer strings. And I've been playing the guitar since I was in 3rd grade of elementary school. So now my hands are already so stiff that when I started playing the harp, I had no issues with my hands because I already had calluses. So that did not help you, Olga, at all. But you'll get used to it. That's my point. You'll get used to it. I did, however, because when I'm playing the harp, I play with a region of my fingers that I don't use on my guitar. I did develop some new calluses because of that. But yeah, just don't use a lot of hand cream because that's not going to help with developing calluses. Yours Truly says accordion. Ooh, I never knew they had an accordion emoji. They have an emoji for accordion, but not harp? Hello? Guys? Why not? Hello? Emoji company? Wani 4H says, piano definitely. Please play the harp for us one day. Guys, I'm not good enough to bring my harp literally here to play it for you, but maybe next time when I practice, I'll try to film myself and I'll play the video maybe. Yeah, but it's gonna take me a long time to master harp to actually bring it in here. Siska says piano guitar. Abir says guitar. Forever says drum sets. Lilichika says guitar. SB Donut says guitar or piano, but something a bit more challenging than drums, but sounds fun to me. Lunar says guitar. Everybody's saying guitar and piano. Guitar, piano. Oh, we have a different answer. Steve says hegum. Hegum. Hegum is kind of like the Korean... Wait, is this hegum? This is hegum. Yeah, never mind. This is hegum and this is kayagum. Yeah, okay. This is hegum. It has that sound. Sometimes we hear like traditional instruments during our commercial break. You guys know that, right? It's like, yeah. Hegum. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Leah says, all prepped if she wants to start bouldering now. Never ever happening. I don't have calluses here on the palms of my hand, but don't you need it there too for bouldering? Even if I did, guys, I would never go bouldering. Johnny Vera Music says kayagum, the Korean harp. Kayagum. I heard it's therapeutic. I heard it's therapeutic. I'm Flo says singing, the vocal instrument. Because a singer gets all the girls. Is that true? I don't think it's true. As a vocalist myself, I don't think being a good vocalist helped me in getting anything in my life except for my career. So yeah, if there's any vocalists out there in the chat, let us know. Did it help you in any way, guys? Yeah, did it help you? Thank you for sending in your answers, guys. I was kind of worried that today's question might be too simple, but you guys still made it very interesting. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna go listen to a song and I'll be back to read your messages. This is Love Me Right by EXO. Either. It was... It was neither. Oh, reminds me, my dad actually played the violin for a long time since he was young. And he used to always just tell me these stories like, oh, I used to be a really good violinist. And I'll be like, yeah, ha. And then I never saw him play the violin, but this one random day, I bought a violin. Don't ask me why. I bought one. And my dad picked it up and I was like, ha. And then he actually started playing like really well. And it's been like 30 years since he last touched a violin, like at that time, because he only played when he was young. So I was like, wow, muscle memory really is a thing. Wow, I was really surprised. Let's see what other people said. Tigger Shearer says, I played a recorder. Tested? No. Really? You guys weren't tested for recorders? But also, I went to an art school up until I came to Korea. And so it was mandatory for me to take music classes. Believe it or not, I hated music class at my art school because I was already doing so much music outside of school. I didn't really get why I had to do music there. But then I chose to go to an art school. But so when I was in music class at the art school, I had to do recorders. I had to sing at a choir. I had to blah, 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 blah. And it was very boring. Let's see. Geek Diggy says, my parents started me at brass instruments at 5 and I gladly gave it up at 22. Why? Was it not a very fun experience? Did you not enjoy it? Brass instruments. Wow, I like the atmosphere brass gives, you know? It's kind of cool. Geek Diggy says, being a vocalist doesn't help if you ain't visuals. But But what if you're so good? What if you're so good? Okay, I shouldn't have asked, do you get girls when you're a vocalist? I should have asked, do you guys find a good vocalist as a charm? Like if someone's really good at the singing room or like playing the piano, I'm just like, okay, cool. But maybe that's just because I've seen so many talented people in the industry, it doesn't feel like a charm or a merit to me. Bahar says, I'll take this song as a sign to get out of bed and start cooking. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna cook? Rick says, was it a birthday gift for your dad? No, I just randomly bought a violin. Let's read a message that you guys sent me. Benny says, I enjoyed the sweetheart segment with Chef Yerim about tteokbokki. I remember that I had tteokbokki before in a buffet restaurant that was Korean styled. We're having rainfalls, not as torrential from months ago, but my neck of the woods, and for the few days, it's gonna be calmer and calmer as time progresses. I request Tashin again by Lee-jung. Do you like rainfalls though? Although you're saying it's not as bad, but do you like rainfalls? And yes, we were talking about tteokbokki yesterday. I want some tteokbokki now. Why do I always want to eat whatever we talk about? Like bread. I want bread now. But to be fair, I want bread 24/7. So, yeah, I guess. Geek Jiggy says, yeah, Iris, us regular folks are amazed by people who sing. Really? Sukasa says, yes, of course, it's cute. Really? 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 That's cool. So do you think I should use it more often? SB sent me another message saying, hi Iris, how was the food today? It looked so good. I need to know what's the best bread according to the bread expert, breadologist Iris. If you are mentioning the food on my story today, if you guys saw my Instagram story, I uploaded a picture of an almond croissant and a cannelé with banana pudding with seed baguettes, and this was all from my favorite bakery. I mentioned on Radio Clock that I moved out. If no one remembers, I mean, I know Radio Clock listeners remember, but new listeners, I actually moved out and it's been like 2 months, 3 months, 2 months and a half since I've been living alone. And the reason why I moved to my place was because it was right across my favorite bakery. Not just my favorite bakery in Seoul, but my favorite bakery in the world. And I've been to 9 cities just this year, guys. I was even in Paris. This bakery does bread better than the Paris bread I had. So I moved in front of that bakery, and since then I've been visiting a lot, almost every day. And yeah, so the bread was amazing. Almond croissant, cannelé, banana pudding, and seed baguette, which I had with butter and truffle glazed balsamic vinegar. Very fancy, right? I will be back with my Bang Diaries again, guys. This is an ongoing corner that I can do daily. Let's go listen to 2 songs and I'll be back. Don't forget to send me your messages, guys. This is Miyu by Sunny featuring Pickerin and 양화대교, Yangha Bridge by Zion T.
kinda new to this 어떻게 말해야 되지 그냥 솔직히 말할게 baby I think I'm in love
자꾸 기분이 업돼 생각만 해도 찡해 장난은
우리 집에 매일 나 홀로 있었지 아버지는 택시 드라이버 어디냐고 여쭤보면 항상 양화대교 아침이면 머리맡에 놓인 별사탕에 라면 땅에 새벽마다 퇴근하신 아버지 주머니를 기다리던 어린날의 날 기억하네. 엄마 아빠 두 누나 나는 막둥이 귀염둥이 그날의 날 기억하네 기억하네. yeah. 행복하자 우리 행복하자 아프지 말고 아프지 말고 행복하자 행복하자 아프지 말고 그래 그래. 내가 돈을 보내 돈을 다 보내 엄마 백원만 했었는데 우리 엄마 아빠도 강아지도 이제 나를 바라보내. 전화가 오네 내 어머니네 두루루루 아들 잘 지내니 어디냐고 물어보는 말에 나 양화대교 엄마 행복하자 아프지 말고 좀 아프지 말고 행복하자 행복하자 아프지 말고 그래 그래. 그때는 나 어릴 때는 아무것도 몰랐네. 그 다리 위를 건너가는 기분을 어디시냐고 어디냐고 여쭤보면 아버지는 항상 양화대교 이제 난 서있네 그 다리 위에.
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City,
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Noksan, and Jeongwan area. Yes, guys, let's be healthy and happy, please. In hour 2, we are joined by Hyungwoo, singer-songwriter for Music Academy, talking about the bestest musicians of Korea. We had a fun time recording, so I hope you enjoy. I'll be back in the studio live for tomorrow, guys, but in the meantime, let's listen to 사막에서 꽃을 피우듯 Flower in the Desert by Woody, and I hope you enjoy hour 2.